Hey, how's it going? I just got hold of a 50-plus-year-old Bullworker, vintage, as they call it. Now, I own a couple of X5s. I don't have any of the new ones, but I own a couple of X5s, and I wanted to get hold of one of the vintage ones. One, because I'm a bit obsessed with Bullworkers. I don't know why. And two, the old vintage models tend to be very similar to the ones that's for sale today. So I wanted to see how this will compare to the X5s. Now let's have a little peek in the box. So here it is in all its glory. Not in bad nick at all. Now I will admit I did have to clean it up. There was a bit of surface rust on here, which I got off with a bit of 3-in-1 oil and a scouring pad. Just gently rubbed it off. And it was a little bit creaky. The springs were a little bit creaky. They're obviously, it's over 50 years old probably. So what I did, I put some oil down in here, the 3-in-1 oil, just to loosen it off and work it around. But a lot of rust did come out of there. I was cleaning up rust with kitchen roll for a good few hours after, running out of it. Looking back, I maybe would have used a silicone-based lubricant, possibly, because the 3-in-1 oil was quite smelly, and my wife wasn't happy about the smell in the kitchen. Now, a lot of people think this is just an isometric tool, but actually you can see on the box here it says isotonic, not Lucasade. Okay, so isotonic means with movement, so you can use these with some movement as well. So it's not just an isometric trainer. Now I wonder what happened to these guys on here. Are they still around? I mean, they look like they're in their sort of late 20s, mid 30s, around there. So if it's 50 years old, they'd probably be 80 or 90 now if they're still alive. It'd be good to know where they are today. And look at that moustache. That, you don't get them anymore, do you? That is an awesome moustache. Very impressive. So, and it comes with all the literature. Now, this is a rare find to get, these vintage Bullworkers in such good condition and with all the literature with it. So, it's got the guarantee still here. It was obviously never registered. Don't know why. Okay, got the war chart, supplementary training. So basically what it says is, you do supplementary training. Now, the funny thing is you never do a setup like that today. And that's really bad for your back, so don't ever do that. But they're saying that supplementary training is just doing these sit-ups and press-ups afterwards. And they had specific training for your age range, so 16, 20s, 30s, 40s and 50 and over. Now, I'm 50 and over. I hope I don't look like that. Oh dear me. Yeah, and you got, what's this? I wonder if I could still get the case if I sent that off. I doubt it. I doubt this place even exists anymore. But you could get a carry case with it. You got a question and answer here. I think that's Len Sell. He was a bodybuilder back in the 70s. And it's saying, will I get muscle bound? Will I get fat when I stop? Must I have 8 to 10 hours sleep a night? That's quite interesting. I didn't read that, so I'll have a little look through that. And some of these old fallacies, will I get muscle bound and will I get fat when I stop? I don't know what's their answer to that. What to do with your physical type, blah, blah, blah. It's just basically do if you eat too many calories and stop exercising, you're burning less. But there we go. And then you've got your war chart here. Now, what I find funny, if I can get that, see if I can get that there. Now, whoever had this initially did do their 2 weeks of training, a power meter progress chart, and is sort of monitoring how their power meter, the power meter here, are they getting stronger in 2 weeks? Now 2 weeks isn't a long time. It's a bit weird to do 2 weeks. Now what I found funny, where is it? So at the beginning of training and after 2 weeks. So with shoulders he didn't bother writing in. And he's put bicep was 12 and a half maybe, and it went smaller to 12. The next stayed the same, and he lost an inch on his chest. But he did lose 2 inches off his waist, unlikely in 2 weeks, possibly. He put a little bit on in his thigh and a little bit on his calf. But here's the thing, you know, and if you're not sure where you're measuring, you could measure in completely different areas after 2 weeks. So that's not correct. That's all to hell, that is. You wouldn't lose an inch off your chest in 2 weeks, even if you did nothing, okay? So he obviously measured in different places. That's what happened there. And again, what is this guy still around? I bet he doesn't look like that anymore, does he? Then you've got the Bullworker. It says Bullworker 2, but this is actually a Bullworker Deluxe I've got. But obviously they put the Bullworker 2, unless someone's put a different book in there. I don't know. And there's that lens cell guy again. Don't know who that guy is. This gives you some basic exercises you can do with the Bullworker. And it's this one, I think. Was it this one? Yeah. So how to deduce your stomach measurement? Well, it's easy, isn't it? You just breathe in when you take the picture. That's how easy it is. Just breathe in as much as you can. Okay. Oh dear. Yeah, so very interesting. And that's what I hope my body will look like underneath. Here we are. Okay, so I've got it all cleaned, all oiled up, but I've yet to work out with it yet. So, without further ado, let's have a quick workout. Okay, I was messing around, having a bit of a laugh with it, but I genuinely think the Bullworker is a great piece of home workout kit. And it's nice to have this in such good condition with all the literature, you know, over 50 years old. It shows the workmanship in these old Bullworkers and how, you know, how they stand the test of time. Is fantastic. Great piece of home workout nostalgia. Really, really happy to have this. It's good to work out with. Do I think it's as good as the X5 models? No, I don't think it's as good as the X5 models. I will say the spring was a little bit harder in this one to push than the X5s, but the X5s are far more versatile. And I'll be doing a video giving my opinion on why I think the Bullworker X5s are the best version of the Bullworker ever made, even compared to the new ones. So Bullworker, if you watch this, send me a new one so I can compare it to these to see if it's any better and worth the money. Come on, Bullworker, sort it out, okay? Anyway, if you liked the video, give it a like. You can subscribe to the channel. And if you want to support the channel, there is the super thanks under this video here. You can click that and donate something. It'd be really appreciated. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.